Hi, Jared Volley here, creator of the Faster and Funnier stand-up comedy course. If you're looking for a great stand-up comedy tip, then make sure that you speak naturally when you're on stage. I've worked with so many new comics, and as a new comic, what almost every single new comic does is they first try to formalize it, but they're, especially the ones that have stage fright, they're not speaking on correctly the way that they would normally speak. If I asked them a question off stage, they would answer it in their normal cadence, their normal rhythm, normal voice inflections, pauses, those kinds of things. However, if they are on stage, they'll be really a little bit stressed out, and it'll come out completely differently. So that's one reason that we do not want any hint of stage fright in our stand-up comedy shows. I know a lot of comedians that I don't have stage fright. Well, you do if you have any fear at all on stage, then you have stage fright, and it needs to be gone, because once you have zero stage fright, then you can perform any joke you want. There's so much freedom on stage that your stand-up comedy performances will just take off, and then your stand-up comedy writing is going to get better as a result of that. However, you need to, stage fright or not, you need to learn how to speak naturally on stage. And that means using your normal lexicon. I was born in Atlanta. I still say y'all. I say y'all on stage all the time. That's just who I am. You need to be okay with using whatever lexicon you use normally. So if you're a nerd, you're going to use really geeky words a lot, and that's fine. That's something you really want to do. You wouldn't think, like Demetri Martin, he's a geek, he's a nerd, but we love him for that. And he uses vocabulary that is in sync with what he's doing. So think about, Demetri Martin doing his, using a voice sort of like one that Dane Cook would use. His would be completely different because he's, the cool guy. So he has a completely different lexicon that he uses, a completely different rhythm that he speaks in. So look at how you naturally speak. Look at your demographics. Who are you as a person? What age are you? Your age is going to change what kind of words you tend to say. Grandma doesn't drop F-bombs usually. So, however, if you're a 20-year-old, maybe it's much more likely that that's going to be something that you do. There's no real right or wrong answer except to be true to who you are. So to learn a lot more about how you can actually speak naturally and how to write comedy so that speaking naturally comes out naturally, it makes it easier for you to be on stage speaking naturally, especially changes your focus on stage, which absolutely destroys any bit of stage fright. You can find that on creativestandup.com.